Georges Basin Country Club, where we're on the front nine. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 tips on how to play better in your next stroke round. We won't do match play today, we'll do that in another video, so let's go. Right, tip number 1. We are stuck behind a tree. We have low branches, we have the green over there and the tree right in the way. Now we don't have portable chainsaws, so we can't cut down the tree. So what some pros might do, they might hit a really low shot, knock it around the tree onto the green. But we're not all pros, and you're probably not a pro if you're watching this. I doubt a pro if you're watching this, really doubt it. So what we can do is hit a really low punch shot out to the side there, so we can have a much easier other shot on. So this could be where I hit my second shot, and usually I should be able to get on this green and free. But if I just hit my third down there, knock it on the floor, I could probably 2 putts for a bogey, which is saving you a lot of trouble. You go whack straight into the tree, knock it out there, do it again and again. Alright, so I've got an 8 iron. You can go lower if you have more of a gap. But because of the fairways right there, I'm just going to hit a nice little 8 iron so it doesn't roll as far. If you look at that, it's gone out into the fairway. Maybe a bit too hard, but still a much easier 4th shot on than missing it very badly to the side. Tip number 1, stuck behind a tree, play the safety shot. Sometimes you can play the risky shot, and most of the times, play the safety shot, you play better. Alright, we're here in the long rough. Tip 2 is, in long rough, hit a high loft. So, here I've got a 4 iron, because it is long. If I hit it low, it's probably not going to go very far. So let's give it a go. Yeah. So that's what happens. That's what happens when you take a 4 iron, which is quite a high loft, which is quite a low lofted club. So it's almost like square. Then I have my trusty little 8 iron, lots more lofted. You can hit a much better shot. It may not go as far, but you save you a lot. That's so much better. It's gone so much further than the 4 iron onto the fairway. And see, just changing by a bit of 2 clubs may not go as far, but the reward is much better. Alright, so we're next to the green here. I've got my 58, but you can use whatever wedge that you feel comfortable with. So there's the green there. As we can see, we've got rough, rough fairway, probably more fairway. Then we have a bit of green to work with. So with this club, I'll probably knock it close. So, what you always have to do with a wedge shot is you always have to hit like down on it. So you're always hitting the ground. If you were to go, it's just going to go thin. So if I was to do that thin shot, that's probably an over-exaggerate. It's not too bad, but usually that can go straight over the green, into bunkers, all sorts of trouble. But if I was to scrape the ground and hit down on it, well, don't hit down on it all the time, otherwise trouble, but as long as you're scraping the ground, you can play a lot better around the green. Alright, that landed a bit short, but you can see that's already, you can hear the sound of it, the feel of it, it's so much better than thinning it. If you're going to fin it, don't play golf. Alright, tip 4. We're here on the putting green, and here's my golf ball. This is the marking. Pretty lengthy putt. So sometimes I see golfers that just go, oh, here's the golf ball. Doesn't even line it up, doesn't even read the green, and in turn does that. Leaves a pretty lengthy putt. Sometimes that happens. Go over here, do it again, miss, and then sometimes you get the point. Always line it up. So there's my golf ball marker there. Put that back. bunch of different spots. You want to look behind the pin, so you can get a reading from both sides. You want to look behind it, where it is. You want to look from almost diagonal to the side. It's like 45-degree angle to it. Just so you can, it actually helps. You can really see where it's going to turn more. Sometimes you should probably look at it like this. This is how I read the greens at home. I can tell that it's going to be left to right putt. You want to pretty much aim about here. And then putting, always miss high. Always miss high. If you miss low, you're underreading it. If you miss high, you're overreading it. Sometimes overreading it is the best thing to do. So, I've read it from there, behind the ball. It even helps to look at the higher side. Alright, so now that I've read it's going to be, if you look closer, there's a little bit of a pitch mark to the right. Probably going to aim around there. And when you've lined it up, it always helps to go behind the golfer again and just make sure you've got the right line. I'm going to fix that up a little bit more. And I have a pretty good line at the pin. Look at that. I aimed just right at this. And if you look all the way around, most of the time it's just going to go in. Tip 4. Looking around the green always helps. Alright, hole 2, St George's Basin Country Club. Beautiful hole, isn't it? There's something about water that really relaxes me. Some courses there's little rivers that it just trickles down on the rocks and it's so relaxing. Like here, very relaxing. But sometimes it can be very infuriating. That's something in golf you don't want to do. You don't want to get all worked up. You don't want to get all angry. If you do that, you're going to have some really bad holes. If you stay nice and calm, you will play so much better. You have so many more pars. So that's tip 5. Be calm, not furious. Just relax, have fun. There's a saying about golf. It's 10% physical, like swinging a club, but it's 90% mental.